पयले सुवातेर तुमकां देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. जसो आमचे सगळे गांवकारी उलोवप आलो तुमी सगळे एकठांय जाले म्हणून. हो आमचो शिंकेरेचो गांव, ही धाकली विलेज, हिस्टॉरिकली फामाद. तुमकां खबर आसतली आमचो शिंकेरेन फोर्ट बांदलो आहा पुर्तुगेजाच्या टायमार. आनी जी फ्रिडम आमचें स्टार्ट जालें थिंगासर त्या टायमाच्या थिंगासर मेन इम्पॉर्टंट ह्या फोर्टाचेर खूब जाणें आपणें सॅक्रिफायस केलो. दुसरें म्हणजे हे शिंकेरी गांव जावन आसा एक बायोडायवर्सिटी हॉटस्पॉट. हिंगासर तरेतरेची नॅचरोपॅथी म्हणटा तरी तरेतरेची झाडां जी वखदीक आसात, तशीच फ्लावरां, फावना आनी तशीच जानवरां हे आमच्या सुकुल्ल्या गांवांत आसात. आनी तुमकां खबर आसतली आगवान तुमी वचत जाल्यार हिंगासर धाकटी एक स्प्रिंग आसा, आगवा ते फेर्रा म्हणटा तेका. ते सुवातेर फ्रेश उदक मेळटा. केन्नाय आदल्या तेंपार हिस्ट्रीन पळोवंक वचत जाल्यार तुमी पळयतले ज्यो बोटी पुर्तुगालाक सावन येताल्यो त्यो स्पेशली हे आमच्या गांवचें उदक भरून व्हरताल्यो. कित्याक लागून हे हिस्ट्री प्रमाणे सांगतलें आसता कितें हे उदक आख्खी तेजी जर्नी बॅक टू द कंट्री पावसर तशेंच आसतालें फ्रेश. सो तशेंच खंय बरयल्लें आहा आमकां ह्यो आमचो शिंकेरी धाकटे सुकुल्लो दोंगर जे उदक ह्यो लोकल हे इतले फ्रेश आहा की हे लोकल एरिया सगल्यो बांयो स्प्रिंग्स रिचार्ज करता. हांव मागता ह्या शिंकेरीच्या दोंगरार एक व्हडलो डिजास्टर येवपाचो आसा, तेका लागून आमी हांगासर सगळ्यांक उलो मारलो आसा. हो आमचो शिंकेरीचो दोंगर हो उरला ह्यो युनीक हो कांय कन्स्ट्रक्शन आसा तो तोच उरचे पासत आनी तुमच्या सपोर्टान हें डिस्ट्रक्शन जावचें ते बंद करचे पासत तुमकां आमी उलो मारता. आनी आमी समजता ह्यो आमी मुवमेंट सुरू केला ताका तुमी सगळे सपोर्ट दितले म्हणून आनी देव बरें करूं. थँक्यू.
On behalf of Calangute Constituency Forum, I as the president of this, a small organization but yet creating a big impact in the state of Goa, I welcome each and everyone who are present over here. I thank you all for extending a warm support to us. This is the map of entire SINQUERIM hill. And या mapar तुम्ही entire SINQUERIM hill including ISO जो issue घेतला, आयचो जो इश्यू आमी घेतला तो 96/0 इन्क्लुडिंग ते कोण करता ते तेचेर आसा. दिस इज द गॅजेट, गव्हर्नमेंट गॅजेट. हे नोटिफिकेशन एक पास जाला. अंडर दिस नोटिफिकेशन 96/0 ती 3,23,000 स्क्वेअर मीटरची लँड असली. ओरिजिनली दिस लँड वॉज बिलॉंग्स टू हूम? शिंकेरेकर, कानोळेकर. ही जी लँड असली ती बिलॉंग्स टू होम ओरिजिनली? इट इज द कोमनीदाद ऑफ कंदोलीम. ही लँड जी असली ती कोमनीदाद ऑफ कंदोलीम 1985 जेन्ना चोगम जालो तेन्ना टू यूज दिस लँड स्टेट गव्हर्नमेंट हॅज टेकन द परमिशन. आणि थंयसर फेमस हेलिपॅड आसा that was constructed. In 1987, ये जे आसा ते 1986 the government thought की बाबा ही लँड आसा पळय ती आमकां फुडें करप पडटली, ती एक्वायर करून दवरया म्हणून. गांवकाराची जमीन गांवांक लागून युटिलायज जावपाची आहा ती गव्हर्नमेंटान 3 लाख स्क्वेअर मीटर एक्विजिशन केली. ना आफ्टर दीस हे एक्वायर केल्या उपरांत गव्हर्नमेंटान कितें केलें? गव्हर्नमेंटान ही लँड आसा पळय तेचेर एक TCP बोर्ड कमिटी येयली, ते अपॉइंट केली, थंयसर येयली, ताचो रिपोर्ट, तांची एक सब कमिटी त्या जाग्यार येयली आनी तेंच्यांनी तो सगळो सर्वे केलो, सगळो पळयलो आनी खुद गव्हर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंटान हो रिपोर्ट थंयसर दिलो. This is the area where the entire report is, their remark is published. आज त्यांच्यानी रिपोर्ट दिलो की हो जो सिंकेरीचो दोंगर आसा पळय तो झाडांनी तरेतरेच्यो बायोडायवर्सिटी, तरेतरेच्यो मेडिसिनल प्लांट्स आणि स्लोप हितून भरलेलो आसा आणि इट इज मोर ऑफ अ नॅचरल कवर. आणि ही जी जागा आसा पळय याच्या फुडें केन्ना कॅनॉट बी यूज फॉर द कन्स्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द कमर्शियल एक्टिविटीज म्हणून हो खूब TCP टाउन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग सब कमिटी जी आसली त्यांचो रिपोर्ट आसा. आनी आतां सांगला तुमकां ते एक लीज डीड गव्हर्मेंटान आफ्टर द एक्विजिशन गव्हर्मेंटान एक लीज डीड साइन केले. कोणा कडेन साइन केले? इंडियन हॉटेल्स प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड, टाटा ग्रुप ऑफ हॉटेल्स तांचे कडेन लीज डीड साइन केले in 1997. This is the first lease deed which has signed with the Tata Group of Hotels. That is the Indian Hotels Private Limited in 1997. Later on, दूसरे lease त्यांच्यानी there was some misunderstanding between the authority and the government of the Indian Hotels and the government, and next deed of lease registered on 13 June 2002. This is the date which they have officially registered. That is on 13 June 2002. आता हे लीज गव्हर्मेंटान इंडियन हॉटेल्स प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड यांच्याकडे साइन केले आणि त्यांना सर्टन इयर्स त्यांच्या पोझिशनान ही लँड दिली. This is the latest deed of lease. From 2002 to 2025, I think Gomnida was also fighting for this. This issue was pending for almost around from 2002 to 2025, almost around 25 years. 25 वर्षां या जाग्यार एक दोन लोक एकठांय जावन तेंच्यांनी बोन केले. गोपीनाथांनी हायकोर्टान पेटिशन घातले आणि हे सांगले ते 25 वर्सां थंयसर डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाचें बोन दवरले. This is the common man's power. This is the common man's power. जर तर सगळे एकठांय एक जाल्यार जो ऑपोजिशन आस्था ताचे कितें जाता ते हांव सांगिना. हे लीज डीड आसा ते 13 ऑगस्ट 2024 ए रिसेंट लीज. ह्या लीजान खूब कितें कितें बरयल्लें आसा. जे बरयल्लें आसा पळय ते हेच्या पयलीं खंयच्याच लीज एग्रीमेंटान आमी केन्नाच वाचूंक ना अशें बरयल्लें आसा. जेन्ना ह्यो सगळी ह्या 25 वर्सां घडामोडी जाताल्यो आनी तेच्या आफ्टर 2002 जे इश्यूज येताले तेन्ना काही आमचे गांवकार भाव लायक मिस्टर आग्नेल बरेटो आणि ताचे सहकारी यांच्यानी कितें केलें एक एक्सपर्ट कमिटी जेका थंयसर आपयलें बाबा ते पळोवपाक. एंड ऑल आर फ्रॉम द गोवा युनिवर्सिटी, some are from the geology department, and a highly qualified people. They have come and they have prepared the detailed report of the SINQUERIM hill in detail. सगळ्याक पळोवन कितें आसा थंयसर कशें कितें आहा आनी जर थंयचें कन्स्ट्रक्शन जालें जाल्यार इकोलॉजिकल इम्बॅलन्स कसो जावंक शकता हे सगळें ह्या रिपोर्टान तेंच्यांनी घातलां. Now there are the 3 people committee had come to check the SINQUERIM hill. This is one Dr. A.G. Chachade of Goa University. आणि एक आपणाचो रिपोर्ट केलो त्याचो व्ह्यूज कितें आसले ते त्या रिपोर्टान घातले आनी पर्सनली चेक केलो. अशें न्हू कितें ऑफिसान वचून रिपोर्ट केलो सायन मारलो आनी भितर केलो तर पर्सनली विजीट करून आख्या दोंगरार भोंवून हांच्यांनी हे रिपोर्ट करून एक सबमीट केलो. आनी त्या रिपोर्टान ते क्लियरली म्हणटा की शिकेरीम हिलाचे कॉन्क्रीट कंस्ट्रक्शन करप म्हटल्यार इज द एक पैसेज दिता टू डिस्ट्रॉय एवरीथिंग, डिस्ट्रॉय a hill, destroy the environment, destroy the ecological balance of the village and destroy entire village environment. आता हे आम्ही म्हणिना, हे त्यांचे ऑफिशियल रिपोर्ट आणि एक्सपर्टाचे रिपोर्ट. तसोच दुसरो आणि एक एक्सपर्ट, his name is Dr. B.F. Rodriguez, Department of Botany. तेका आमच्या खूप चड जाणकाय आसतली झाडां पेडां बद्दल. ताणी आपणाचो रिपोर्ट दिलो सगळे हेचेर आनी तोय त्याच ओपिनियनान आहा की सिंकेरीम हिलाचेर कसलेंच कन्स्ट्रक्शन परमिशन जावपाक जायना. हो त्यांचो रिपोर्ट. There is a third expert member is there. This is Dr. John D'Souza, Department of Microbiology. हाचो रिपोर्ट आसा. आणि तो रिपोर्ट दिलो. He is also of the same opinion की थंयसर कन्स्ट्रक्शन कसलेंच करपाक परमिशन दिवंक जायना म्हणून. आणि थंयसर कन्स्ट्रक्शन जालें जाल्यार there will be the big distractions. Next slide. I appreciate the village panchayat Kandalim. I really appreciate the village panchayat Kandalim. They stood firmly against this development. We have because the sarpanch of the deputy sarpanch of village panchayat Kandalim. So this is what in 17/5/2005 when the proposal came to the panchayat, right please? They have rejected this proposal. They have rejected this proposal even in the Gram Sabha. And again they have rejected in 2002 also. But again and again, when there is a big no from the villagers, Gram Sabha members, panchayat bodies, then why this issue is cropping up again and again? For what reason? गावकऱ्यांक नाका तर जाय पडा. That is the big question mark, dear friends. This is just one I have mentioned it that in 2002 panchayat body themselves have rejected this proposal. See, all this development, actually the last permission and licensing authority is local body, village panchayat. Jana local body sangta, well, we cannot give the permission and we don't want this proposal. Tori astana wo issue parat yeta. There was one other poli and he mentioned kela ki Company Dutt has gone to the High Court and there's an oral judgment is there. This is the side of it, that's appeal number 218 and the High Court. There is an oral judgment which has been given.
There are more than minor factors which will go in that subject line will not be developed for either building or any commercial activity. The large area of this land as well as the special disadvantages will be rather to purchase the land will be thus of no use for construction purpose.
Friends, this is the judgment passed by the Honorable High Court of Goa in 2002. But yet again, same issue is cropping up. Clearly stated that over there no construction can be permitted. You cannot construct anything over there. Clearly stated. But as you see the SINQUERIM hill, जे आसा पळय ते बसी हिल म्हणून फामाद ना थंयचो. ते फामाद आहा आख्ख्या वर्ल्डार. कित्याक तेका मोर देन 500-600 years old history आसा. There is a protected monument is there. It is a heritage site. आणि ह्या हेरिटेज सायटीक लागून तुम्ही थोडं कॉन्क्रिटायझेशन केलें उरलें कितें आनी आतां आमचे जे वयर बसले तांकां एक सोय जाल्ली आसा बाबा हेरिटेज सायट जावन कितें जावन कन्स्ट्रक्शन परमिशन दिवन सोडपाचें फुडें कितें जाता तें पळोवया म्हणून लोक येता सगळो ह्या जो बिहेवियर हा हो एटिट्यूड आसा पळय ह्या एटिट्यूड लागून लोक एकठांय येता आनी लोक फुडें झगडो मारता बाबा हें डिस्ट्रक्शन बंद करा हे मोन्युमेंट आनी प्रोटेक्टेड सायट आसा हेरिटेज सायट आसा पळय तांकां प्रोटेक्ट करपाक जाय आनी ते प्रोटेक्ट करपाक जेन्ना कोर्टान गेले कोर्टानूय सांगलें बाबा नो कन्स्ट्रक्शन बट एट देर आर द कन्स्ट्रक्शन्स प्रपोज्ड देर आर 3 clauses. The first time I mentioned to you, there are some clauses which has been included in the lease deed. First time I am seeing this. I don't know others, but I am seeing the first time in the official and legal document. There are the clauses which has been put that the moment Indian Hotels Private Limited अपना जो proposal file or the project file खंयच्याय ऑफिसान इनवर्ट करीत तांकां एक डेडलाइन दवरले one deadline. I will just read out Agnes. Can you please read out that?
Permissions will be given as follows. Forest Department within 15 days from the time of receipt of the application. Number 2, Town and Country Planning Department for technical clearance within 60 days of the receipt of the report and construction plans and related application. Third, Collector not more condition of Sama within 60 days time from receipt of the application. Fourth, Village Panchayat for construction license within 60 days from time of receipt of the technical clearance from Town and Country Planning Department.
My dear friends, what I am saying, what I mean to say actually is, हे जे आसा पळय थंयसर बरयलां गव्हर्मेंटान ते ह्या व्हडल्या हॉटेलियर्स कितें व्हडल्या डेव्हलपर्स तांकांच लागू जाता तुमच्या आमच्या सारक्या कॉमन पर्सनाक हे कित्याक लागू जायना ताका डेडलायन कित्याक घालिना जर तर एक कॉमन पर्सन एक एप्लिकेशन मूव करतलो ताका कमीत कमी 6 म्हयने पासय मारच्यो पडटा एक न्हू 10 फावटी प्रत्येक ऑफिसान मारच्यो पडटा काय ना ते कित्याक या आमकां एक डेडलायन कित्याक घालिना व्हडले कंपनीक कित्याक घालून डेडलायन दिता लीज एग्रीमेंटाचेर बट विदिन 15 to 60 days your file has to be cleared. Forest Department is as good as this department instead of afforestation चे सांडून हे deforestation करपाक लागले आसा. Their own this department is responsible for the deforestation. Town and Country Planning, another department, a big department, who decide the fate of the village, whether that village should remain as a village or should convert into a concrete jungle and it should convert into urban and the city. This is the department. This is the department who does the planning. And how they do the planning? They don't come on ground and check the reality. They sit in their office, change the zoning. आमच्या भुरगेपणान आमकां स्कुलांनी कितें स्केच दिताले आनी स्केच पेन्सिल्स जाल्यार ते वॉटर कलर दिताले आनी एक आमकां एक फिगर दिताले आनी तितून सांगताले तुमकां वॉट एवर यू लायक यू फील दोज कलर्स एंड वी यूज्ड टू डू एंड वी यूज्ड टू लव दैट बट हियर द गेम इज एंटायरली डिफरेंट. This is the department. Now they have been asked to clear the zoning till that 96/0 is still not conversion is not done, but the file is processed. Within 60 days, anytime one notification will come and it will get published in the Gazette. That 96/0 3 lakh square meter has been converted from the orchard to having the FAR of, it might be more than that, Gandoli Panchayat comes under that category, that 0.8 FAR is there, but it might be more than that. Third department is collector North Goa for conversion within 60 days. Once these people paint it, once they paint, now it is in the green zone. But if they paint a yellow or orange, they might paint a blue also. But once they paint and send it to the collector tends to give the permission within 60 days from the receipt of the application. Completely in all respect. One word. Complete in all respect. That means there shouldn't be any loopholes over there. Full and final. Now the last is village panchayat, and I am sure the village panchayat is not going to give any permission to this project. You are talking about the lease. You know the amount. This lease agreement is signed for a period of how many years? You all know. But at this moment, this is the supplement lease which is signed in 2024. It is signed for 50 years plus 25 years with the mutual consent. What that means? 50 years plus 25 years with the mutual consent.
So no divorce.
So what is the amount, what is the revenue which the government is going to generate through this? The revenue is, this is the document what we have got it under RTI. The lease shall be valid and remain in force for a period of 50 years, commencing from the date of execution. That is that August 2024. After the expiry of the said period of 50 years, one mutually agreed terms and conditions, 25 years more. So this is the thing. And what is the amount? 3 lakh square meter of a land. गावकराची जमीन जी गव्हर्नमेंटान लोकांचे दुसरे कुठले फॅसिलिटीज क्रिएट करपाक किंवा त्या लोकांक लागून घेतलेली लिजा. Those are the 3 lakh square meter. It is leased for 62 crores 25 lakhs. It is written in this document. It is 62 crores 25 lakhs. Let's consider this is for 50 years. If this is for 50 years.
1.2.
It is a 1 crore 24 lakhs 50,000. That is the amount revenue what the government is going to generate. And what is the term of government? Each government comes for
5 years.
So that means 10 different bodies will come all these years, 50 years, right? Per month, for the 3 lakh square meter, it comes to a 10 lakh 75,000. A small place in Gangalim, just around 2,000 square meter or 3,000 square meter, if they wanted to lease it out to a third party, what is the market rate today? That itself, that small land will fetch this amount. A small land will fetch this amount. Do we call this a revenue generating policy? Do we call this? How we benefit? With the 10 lakhs per month, with the Goa having the population is more than, I believe is more than 1 crore. So 10 lakhs per month. Per person, how much it will come? So this is what the state of our administration affairs and the government affairs. This is the development plan. Now in this plan, what I wanted to just brief you all that it is 82 club rooms with the club activities, some recreation for the members. It is not for the common people. This once they start this project, let me give you one this thing that entire area will be fenced with the gates blocking all the vehicles, blocking every villagers going towards that side for the security check. And this particular area, the people will be restricted. They will not be allowed. Villages of Gandole, Calangute, SINQUERIM, everywhere, Goans will not be allowed unless and until you become the member of this club by paying a hefty fees, then only you have the entry over there. This is the state of affairs. This is again the Gram Sabha. Recently, I think the village panchayat Gandole had a Gram Sabha on 16/10/2024. And these are the records as per the minutes of the Gram Sabha, where it is clearly stated that they will not allow any development or they will not issue any permission NOCs for any development on SINQUERIM. As per the Komidat code, there is code of Komidat is there. This particular area which is there is particularly mentioned for the cattle grazing. Now, cattle grazing and to maintain all the greeneries. So I request Agnel to read out, under Article 325 of Code of Komidat. So what are the points, those 7 points, what stands for?
Grant of land shown below by the way of affirmation is forbidden. The land embarked for the use of community, the land necessary for cattle grazing and others. This is the land which is allotted for cattle grazing, which cannot be used for any other construction purpose.
See, there are other points also. The complaint which you are seeing it over here, it is touched to my heart. The CCF is my heart and soul. This is the complaint when some residents of SINQUERIM in Gandole came to us, and we are fighting the environmental cases for the last 5 years since we have started the CCF, and this is immediate action of CCF. Complaint to all the authorities. This we have mentioned is only a town planner. This is the objection what we are not going to convert that. There is a complaint to all the authorities, including Chief Minister, Secretary of the State. So everybody we have lodged a complaint, but today also we have put another complaint. We have written, drafted and kept for the people's signature. We are giving a letter to the Chief Minister, Chief Secretary, Forest, Town and Country Planning, all the departments. That letter is very important, my dear friends. Do we really want to save SINQUERIM Hill for the next generation? This is the one question. I'm not saying it loudly, but do we really think that we should save SINQUERIM Hill? Yes. The loud is not. Yes. That's it. If yes, please stand up and raise your hands.
Once again, can you please repeat? Repeat the question. Repeat the question
Do
for the
we
media.
really want to save SINQUERIM Hill for the next generation?
Yes!
Thank you very, very much. Rounding to 96/0, there is Fort Agoda is there, fort is there, lighthouse is there, another lighthouse is there. Yeah? And surrounding that jail is there, and surrounding there are so many properties are there which the people and the top developers are just waiting. Once this file clears, we are going to put our things and start the construction and demolish or cut all the trees from the biodiversity, destroy biodiversity. आमचे जनावरां थंयसर पळय भोंवतात, ती काबार करून सगळे रावले बट दॅट इज द टाइम आम्ही तुमकां उलो मारलो म्हणटकूच तुम्ही आमच्या फाटल्यान नाका, आमच्या वांगडा येवपाक जाय. थँक यू व्हेरी मच एंड देव बरें करूं. हो आमकां तुमचो सपोर्ट दिवचो. CCF इज ऑलवेज देयर टू वर्क इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द विलेज and we expect the same support from all the villages, not only of Calangute, Kandolim, but even of the Calangute Constituency and the state of Goa.
देव बरी सांज तुमकां सगळ्यांक. हांव कलांगूट कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी फोरमाच्या नांवान खालसांचे भलायकसान देव बरें करूं म्हणटा कांदोली सरपंच मिस्टर ब्लेज फर्नांडीस आनी ताचे आख्खे टिमी, कित्याक ताणेंनी आमकां हो आदार दिलो हें पावल फुडें घालपाक. तशेंच आमी देव बरें करूं म्हणटा आमचे कांदोळेच्या पाद्रीघराक फादर रायन इश्टिबेर, जेन्ना आमी ताका मेळोंक येयली हो इश्यू घेवन, ताणें फाट फुडें पळयनासतना आमकां सांगलें कसलोय म्हजो आदार जावो जाल्यार आपूण तुमच्या सांगाता आसा. आनी हे हॉल आमकां ताणें इजोबात चलोवपाक दिली म्हणून. देव बरें करूं म्हणटा आमच्या एक्स MLA मिस्टर आग्नेल फर्नांडीस, जो हांगासर येवन आपणाचो तेंको दाखयलो देखून. तशेंच देव बरें करूं म्हणटा सगळे NGOs जे हांगासर हाजीर जाले आमच्या उल्याक. लास्ट बट नॉट द लिस्ट तुमकां एक एकल्याक देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. सिंकेरी, कांदोली, कालंगूट, सालिगांव आनी दुसऱ्याय जाग्यांचो लोक हांगासर आमच्या उल्याक आयलो देखून. देव बरें करूं आनी देव बरी करूं.